Friends, hello. Let's talk about Trump media here. What's going on? I'm trying to make this a short video because I don't want to repeat so much of what I've already said here. So obviously within hours, wherever you're listening to me yap here, the debate is going to be happening or already happened. And I just go over some scenarios here, what we think is going to happen here going into the morning, because I think this thing is probably going to bleed into the night, into the morning, and going into tomorrow very early, possibly if one thing happens here. And we need one big thing to happen here. So let's talk about that one big thing. Obviously, the one big thing that's going to happen here is Trump has got to knock it out of the park here. Either way I slice this right now, this is going to be biased towards Trump. And it's going to be biased towards Trump because if you're trying to make money off the stock, and I think the majority of people in here are betting on the stock instead of betting against the stock if you're option trading on it. But I think most people in here are just doing the easy route and betting for the stock. So with that, you're wanting Trump obviously to do really well tonight. And maybe you hate Trump, but you're just like, well, if he does well tonight, then I'm going to make a lot of money on this play. This is strictly like a in and out play right now. This is not a play. If you're here like, you know, Trump has really inspired me tonight, I'm going to buy X amount of shares and hold it. I think you're in a very dangerous position going into this time frame with buying into Trump media. And I don't say that to be mean. I just say that because personally, just speaking with experience, I've been here for 4 years now, and this is a very, very demanding stock where it's like, you know, demanding in the sense of like with your feelings, where you're going to be happy, you're going to be sad, you're going to be like, what's going on? There's no mercy with this stock right now. And it's been going hot here since the beginning of the year. But we are in a situation right now where it's still very volatile. So things happening here within hours. Trump, obviously, Biden-Trump going into the debate. Trump has said that he will be naming his VP, which will be even bigger news, hopefully, if he names someone that's well-known, liked. I'm going to be honest, there's a few people that I'm scared that he's going to name because it will probably not, not that it won't help, it just will not be big. You know, I think Gabby would be really good for him, or even like Ben Carson, something like that would be big. That would be his big, you know, running mate. Or obviously there's Vic too, but there's a few names that I'm just thinking of well-known, established people. But who knows what's going to happen with that? But that could help bleed the stock into next week here with numbers going up. But obviously the main thing tonight is Trump needs to be the victor for this stock to really do something into the morning. And guess who knows that? Sharks know that. Day traders, hour by hour, minute by minute traders know that. So you're going to have three big key players in this stock going into next, you know, into the morning, into tomorrow. And I say into the morning because I do think there will, if Trump does well tonight and he is essentially declared the victor tonight, even though I don't think CNN will declare him the winner, even if Biden poops his pants and can't answer anything. I still think, you know, it's going to be up to the people and, you know, things like Instagram and TikTok to name Trump as the winner. I said TikTok, I might get flagged for that. So with that, these are going to be key elements where we could see even tonight, we could see volume start to push Trump media here. That could very well happen after the debate, to where if he does so good, it's like, okay, this is clear cut. People are really, you know, on Trump train right now. So I said this is going to be a biased video. I said this is going to be a biased video because I know there's people that come in here who hate Trump, but they just want to come in here and ridicule all of us. And I'm not even trying to talk about Trump. We're talking about making money. We're talking about the stock here. So obviously Trump, one, needs to do good. He's going to name his VP. Hopefully it's someone that has a positive, you know, look in the general media. Like I said, there's a few that I'm worried about. With that too, here's the other thing is that I do think regardless, Trump will be the victor tonight, just in the sense of just being able to answer questions clear cut, because obviously I think both men have 2 minutes to answer a question. Their mic will be cut off supposedly when that time is done. It is being held by CNN, so I don't know how fair, lenient they're going to be towards Trump, but hopefully it is. If not, they'll take crap for it, and they know it. I don't really see a scenario in this tonight where Trump comes out the loser, where it's just like, oh my gosh, he did terrible. He said rude, crude things before, but I think that's what people expect out of Trump, and it's good for him either way with people that are already on his side. And I don't know that. The other thing with this too is like Biden doesn't really have anything up his sleeve that I don't think he can sell to the general, to people anymore. I think he's went down the student loan forgiveness thing. He's done all these things. He's just, I don't know what he's going to say tonight to really capture people's attention. And obviously I'm just talking about what possibly is going to happen tonight to make the stock here, Trump media, have a little pop here. So with all that said, if Trump does well tonight, we could see volume start to build up even into early night tonight, going into the morning. Here's the next thing I will say. I would tell you not to get too attached to this right now. Do not get emotional with this. I would take profit where you're comfortable taking profit. I'm not going to tell you how much, where it's going to go. Personally, I'm hoping we at least hit 50 by morning if Trump does well. Anything after that is going to be big push, big volume coming in, big buy-in. Like I said, you're going to have 3 key investors here. I don't know if I finished that sentence there, but you're going to have people who are just bag holding, who love Trump, want to hold the stock. They're inspired. They're like, I just want to be a part of the thing. They're going to buy in more. You've got them. You need those people because they help build and eat up shares. Second, you're going to have people, I think the majority of people that are even listening right now, who have bought in at, $20, $25, $30, $35. And they're probably going to sell tomorrow. They're going to sell at $40, $45, or maybe even a $50 range if it comes up. But they're going to sell, and then they're going to start over. You're going to start over because you know and you see the pattern of what's going on here. And you're willing to wait. Because more than likely, the stock within 2 weeks from now could go back to $25. That's just the reality of what's going on right now. This is how the stock is performing. But then it will go right back up. It's going to do it. It's what's going to happen all the way up to November. So then you have your third investor, who is going to be the day traders. The day traders are going to be in here tomorrow because they know this is chum in the water. They know they can buy in, sell, buy in, sell, buy in, sell, buy and sell multiple times tomorrow because the volume will already be crazy from the first 2 investors tomorrow. So tomorrow, as long as Trump does well, as long as he does well, and even if he blows it out of the park, if he gets even a few sound bites that just like go viral tonight, it's going to really help the stock tomorrow. I really do believe that. Even if we hit 45 tomorrow, I think that's a win. I think that's a win because I know a lot of us were buying back in just, last Friday when this stock was, at $27, $30. So even if you're selling at that tomorrow, that is a huge gain. That is a huge gain. There's not many other stocks on the market right now where you're finding such a big gain, such a big push. So that's something to remember is just tomorrow, just be careful with being greedy, be careful with being attached to the stock. It's going to give you so many more opportunities. It's only July, for God's sakes. There's still another debate that's supposed to happen. So just see what's happening here. This is just a slight sell, make your money. It's going to start right back over. I really believe that. There's no way this thing is going to hit like a $50 price tag, $45 price tag, or even like a $60, $70 tag tomorrow and sustain that even going into the next debate, especially when the market is it's just not the reality of it. And that's not the same thing against the company or the stock. That's just the general sense of what's happening here with this stock. It is a bloodbath of a play right now with what's going on with it. So, friends, the debate, let's see what happens. Like I said, I knew this is a biased video. I'm going to hear about it, whatever. You either understand what's going on with this or you don't. This is a strict hype play. Get your money, go, come back. Get your money, go, come back. It is what it is. I'm going to go eat some burritos, and we will talk again tomorrow. Friends, bye-bye.